Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we're doing this cute little starter home in Copperdale. It is on the 20 by 15 lot called the Town Square Terrace lot. It ends up being 1 bed, 1 bath, 18,447 simoleons, and it is for a single sim. I planned on this lot being like the dream home for my new Rags to Riches sim. I'll be starting very shortly. So first she'll start on like her little lot with nothing, and then hopefully she'll get like a tent and a pea bush and all the essentials. And I was planning on her being a teen, so she'd be going to the high school. That way she could use their facilities. But then this will be her like dream lot that she will move into once she has the money for it. So that is where this inspiration came from, and I wanted to make it really fit into this area, so I kind of copied the look of the surrounding shell buildings and storefronts. And my thought was that this was a storefront at one time, and it was converted into a tiny home for the owner to rent out originally, and then he sold it. That is where this whole idea came from. So we start with this very simple little shape, and the doors, the top door is from Laundry Day. The bottom floor main door is from Strangerville, as are the windows, all of the windows on this house. And I think they're very cute. First we started with this like off-white color, and then once I changed the brick on the bottom, it's that dine out brick, and it's in like the darker shade, and I added the upper floor's base game green siding. I decided to change the swatch on everything to white instead of brown. And the fencing on the upper deck is actually debug fencing, so that it didn't cost any extra simoleons. I also continued that same boardwalk pattern for the flooring downstairs, so that it kind of goes to where the front door is, and then the rest of the lot that looks like that yucky dirt ends up being very lush green landscaping and back area for gardening. And then we're working on the kitchen here. So this is all the cheapest stuff you can possibly get in the game. The cheapest stove, cheapest fridge, cheapest countertops. I do end up eventually changing it to the nicer looking counters and countertops and stove and fridge, because I realized I didn't need to be that frugal. But I just liked to start with that at first, so that I knew what I was aiming for. And here I'm figuring out the stairs, and I do like these stairs, but I just changed the orientation to be facing the other way, so they fit here nicely. As soon as you walk in the door, they're not right in your face, but you know, they're close by. And I use this base game wallpaper downstairs in like this minty green, nice calming color. I thought it looked really nice. At first I thought maybe I wanted this place to be kind of run down looking, but after looking at the swatches and trying to figure out what I wanted for the wallpapers, I quickly realized, no, I actually want it to look really nice. So I do use this kind of recycled looking couch from, I think it's from Eco Lifestyle, and then that TV is one of the items you can get from dumpster diving in Eco Lifestyle, so I use that as well. And the TV cabinet is also from Eco Lifestyle. And you'll see this double futon bed upstairs for now, but I do end up changing it to a single bed because I realized it took up way too much space for me, and it was just going to be for a single sim anyway. And of course later, you know, you can expand the whole house and make it bigger, or make a little bump out if you wanted a bigger bed, a double bed, if you will. And here I am just figuring out where the bathroom door is going to go. So this is the only bathroom, is this one upstairs. And I thought that it was okay for just a single sim, but it is a very nice bathroom. It is neatly decorated and cluttered, but I think that it fits the vibe very well. So here's just standard toilet, and I think came with tiny living, same with the sink. And then the showers from Discover University, just moving the windows around a little bit. And here we are back downstairs in the kitchen, where I'm placing the lovely very, very late 90s linoleum flooring, and the little fencing, the threshold fencing that I love so very much, and I use it every time. And I struggled to find the right flooring to use down here, so I finally decided on the Vampires slanted, you know, wood flooring with the really thin slats. I really like that one. I use that one quite a bit as well. And then here is base game tile for the floor, and also for the walls in the bathroom. And I picked this lovely purple wallpaper for the upstairs room, because I thought it matched the bed really, really nicely. And I also add this neat little eco lifestyle dresser that I never use. And of course I had to move the bathroom door because it's a little bit in the way. And then here's this mirror from Growing Together. I like that one a lot too. It's probably one of my favorite standing mirrors now that we have that pack. And then I just wanted to add some plants. So I put that little succulent trio on top of the dresser. And I also add this little poof here at the end of the bed. And I just liked how the colors are so much brighter than the rest of the bedroom. So I thought it really accentuated like the youngness of our sim that will be moving in here. But you can always change that or get a different setup. You could even get a computer desk. That is the one thing I don't have, is a computer desk or a proper like table to sit at and put a laptop down. But because I'm planning on using my teen sim, she'll be able to go to the school and use their computers, so I'm not too worried about that. That can always be added later though. And there's just some clutter for the dresser, some makeup, and also some shoes I put in front of the dresser. And then I think I was working on a rug for in here, and I think I use this one from Dream Home Decorator. I really like the pattern and the colors on that. And then I think we move into, we changed the lights. Change the light up here at the landing where the stairs meet the upstairs, and then the light in the bathroom, of course, my favorite standard bathroom light. And then I'm adding this lovely grass frond in a vase over here next to the mirror, and a little hanging plant. Then into the bathroom, we just use our standard bathroom clutter kit, toothpaste and toothbrush cup, and the soap dispenser, the plunger. And then I just pulled out a bunch of things I wanted to use. And for above the toilet, I used the two little cube shelf things that came with high school years in the white swatch, and I just moved all of that stuff on top of it and inside the cubes, and I think it made for a really nice little organizational area for all of the clutter. So it makes it look nice and decorated, but everything has its place. It's very neat and put away, which is a dream. It definitely is. But there's the towels on top of there, and I also picked out another stack of base game towels to put on top. And then this little mirror here, which I think is also from Dream Home Decorator. It's very pretty. I like that it's kind of blocky, but it's not too in the way. And then the painting on the wall in here is also from Dream Home Decorator. Very much enjoy that. And here is the back deck. I'm using these lights, the string lights from the Little Campers kit. And then I add some vertical planters, also from Eco Lifestyle. And I think the only other things I put out here are some more plants. So that plant right there, which is very nice, it is the only thing I use from Jungle Adventure. And then of course my base game plant with the long skinny planter right there, and also this hanging kind of bohemian looking chair out on the deck. And here I am finally changing up the entire kitchen, replacing the appliances for the slightly newer ones, and this sink from Laundry Day, because I thought it looked just run down enough, but also nice enough that it could fit into a kitchen. It's just like a little utility sink. And maybe one day she'll save up and she'll be able to get a real sink in here, but for now this is what she's got, so she's got to work with it. And we have the upper cabinets that match the lower countertops, and this lovely little hanging air plant is from Movie Hangout Stuff. I just size it down slightly and kind of hang it underneath the end counter or the end cabinet piece top. And of course we have some paper towels here, and I just use Tool Mod to size it down a little bit and then raise it up so it's not sunken into that sink, and a little tiny soap bottle. And that's pretty much it. That table was giving me so much trouble, it just did not want to stay. And then over here we are cluttering up the kitchen. So I pulled out the corner piece of cabinet, and I just pulled out a bunch of different stuff. So I have the lemons from, I think that's from Backyard Stuff, and then the spices in the boxes are from Dine Out. And also we have those, I think those are base game utensils over there in the corner. And I tried to keep all the clutter to this corner piece of cabinetry so that you would have plenty of countertop. That way you have at least 2 sections of countertop to use for cooking, because I found the first time when I tried decorating and I used my playtester sim, she had a hard time when she only had one cabinet or one countertop space to prep her food. So made sure I gave you a little bit more space. And then here we are adding my favorite coat rack and the standard trash can. And then I use this little tiny spot right here as an entryway. So we have the get together mirror in the white swatch and also that little mail slot hanging piece from Everyday Clutter Kit. And then this cute little leaf painting thing up on the wall and some more plants to clutter up this corner. And then the only thing I add other than curtains, which are also from Dream Home Decorator, is I think the only other thing is a rug in the living room area and also a little stand-up lamp from Growing Together, and then a couple extra plants. This one here on the TV cabinet is from the Greenhouse Haven kit, and then this one on the floor, the little lemon tree, is from the Bloom and Rooms kit. And that is pretty much it. So here I am placing the bike. I skipped over all of this backyard landscaping because it was just a lot, but it was a lot of fun. And then I had our playtester sim plant some stuff in the back as well. So here she is in her kitchen cleaning up after herself, apparently. I didn't know that she moved into this house with food that had spoiled in her inventory or in her fridge. So there she was cleaning it out and making herself a very nice meal. This is where I was playtesting and realizing I had to move some stuff over. So that is how I found that out. This is why we playtest. And then here she is in her little living room, just enjoying her meal by herself and watching some westerns on the TV, reading up on her upstairs balcony next to her vertical planters, which she did fill with plants. It's very nice of her. And then checking herself out in her mirror. I was trying to think about what to get her to do to really get a feel for how this house was laid out. And of course, the lovely bathroom. I also added that candle and the little flower on the back of the toilet, which I did not show. And here she is planting some chrysanthemums in the back. I thought that was a nice touch. She could have a little backyard gardening plot here. And those rocks you see there are just sized down all the way with the bracket keys. And that's pretty much it. And I just kind of placed them around so they framed in that spot. And now she's hopping up on her bicycle and she's just going to go for a little ride to get her fun up. But I hope you really enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun creating it for you. I wanted to do a shorter build because my last one was like 40 plus minutes long. And that was just a little excessive, even for me. So I really hope you like this one. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Always feel free to leave any comments or suggestions, something that you would like to see in the future. It is up on the gallery now under MissChrisBuilds, which is my gallery ID, and it is called the Prescott Square Starter. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.